Joining us right now is defense attorney and author of the book, Electile Dysfunction. Alan Dershowitz is here. Alan, good to see you.
Good. Thank you so much. This just proves how dysfunctional our election is.
Yeah.
All the negatives are coming out against both candidates, and this is going to be the first election in modern history where most Americans are going to be voting against a candidate, not for a candidate.
When you see an email that is clear that Hillary Clinton, as Secretary of State, is actually in the middle of a deal where the Moroccans are going to put money into the Clinton Foundation, how do you explain that? I mean, this is what has been coming out of the Trump campaign, and everyone's talking about this pay-to-play scheme. It's right there in this email.
Well, tragically, pay-to-play is rampant all over the United States, indeed all over the world, but Hillary has some explaining to do, and her assistants have some explaining to do. Look, I'm going to vote for Hillary Clinton, but I'm not suggesting that on the emails and WikiLeaks she's perfect. Now, you know, I used to represent Assange, and I'm a little angry at this point at the fact that he, who started out as a journalist, now seems to be a political operative trying to put his thumb on the scale. If he had produced emails on both sides that were devastating and critical, that would be one thing, but for him to be one-sidedly producing these emails seems to raise some questions.
Yeah, but did you hear in the debates when she said she'd be very happy to talk about the Clinton Foundation? Man, I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time.
Well, she was happy to try to control the narrative, to say, let me tell you how much good it does and how charitable it is.
Of course, they want to hear about how it's, you know, it's a slush fund.
Well, Alan, I'm confused by your comment that he should be revealing emails on both sides.
If there are.
Exactly, if there are. I mean, means that we don't know, maybe there are, but these are factual emails, and I think it's a good thing that we have people doing something so that we know who our candidates actually are. I'm with you. I wish this had happened
although it's hacking, and it's, quite frankly, it's
not happy about the hacking.
I mean, but they're out there, and to your point, the Clinton strategy has been, you said that they need to answer for them, but it's to not even acknowledge that they're legitimate or real.
No, I think they have to answer. Look, it's fair to say that we shouldn't be basing elections on stolen material. It's ironic because Republicans are the ones who wanted to put Assange in jail and Snowden in jail and all the folks who were involved in leaks, and now they're taking advantage. I don't blame them. I understand that. But we should not want to be encouraging election by Russian-oriented leaks. But as you say, if the information is out there, you can't ignore it.
It's like bittersweet. You know, you want to make sure that we know this stuff, and when you see it in black and white, you feel, okay, well, that's what I thought, and now I have evidence of it. But on the other hand, they were hacked, and you just... I don't know.
And you can imagine hacking that was going beyond politics into national security areas like Snowden. You know, America is divided on Snowden. My own view is he's a criminal and has to pay a consequence for that because he stole material. There's a difference between the person who steals it and the person who publishes it. The New York Times published the Pentagon Papers. That was the right thing to do. But Dan Ellsberg stole them. That was not the right thing to do.
Well, that's a really good point with the Pentagon Papers, actually. But the fact is now it's out there.
It's out there.
And that's it.
It's kind of like if you know, maybe you go through your boyfriend's phone and you find out that he's cheating on you. Were you supposed to go through his phone? No, but now you know, and you got to do something about it. He's got to answer some questions.
Yeah, it's called busted.
And these are things that we need to know. I mean, the government reports to us. These people are accountable to us. And we have completely lost faith that we can trust the things that they say. So we need somehow to get the information to know that our gut instincts are right.
And if there were a better candidate on the Republican side, this would be the focal today. But now we're talking about how a guy goes to a Catholic event and accuses his opponent of being anti-Catholic. It's like
because of the WikiLeaks.
Of course, but it's like going to the Anti-Defamation League and accusing somebody of being an anti-Semite and expecting that people will laugh at it.
He could have made a related joke instead of just saying Hillary Clinton hates Catholics.
I agree. Probably to go down such a serious vitriolic road was probably not appropriate for the dinner, but it was in the WikiLeaks. And here's another bombshell. I want to get your take on this, Alan, because yesterday we learned this. President Obama appears to have known that Hillary Clinton was using a private email server. Jennifer Palmieri, Director of Communications for the 2016 Hillary Clinton presidential campaign, suggested in an email that Obama email Hillary on her server regularly.